I'm getting ready to eat my first meal today, and y'all know, certain stuff is like hard for me to do a cook with me because I made it as soon as I got off, and I wasn't gonna jump back on to do a cook with me. So, yeah. Let me see something. I forgot to. I'm gonna show y'all the food. I start breaking up my cornbread to put it with my greens, and I thought I was like, oh, let me show it to him. Let me show him to him. When I tell y'all, you gotta try that recipe for the cornbread. I put the link under the community page. Put the link under there. Okay. So, yeah, I actually added some more some pepper. I always sprinkle green, black pepper on everything. I don't care. I'm always spreading more pepper. So this is a smoked turkey with the mustard greens, and oh, if y'all can smell it, I'm a little upset because I don't chop my mustards up because mustard is a really tender green, so I don't chop them up, right? I like the long green. I don't like greens that look like they came out of a can. I like my greens to be like this when I grab them. So they are really tender. Why is this? Oh, this is a movie. I think this is a movie. Instant Family. Yeah, I think no. Oh, it's on Peacock. That's why. Or is that Peacock? Whatever. Anywho, so I had some last night. Now let me tell you my disappointment. Now y'all seen them big turkey legs. You seen them in the thumbnail. Y'all, I put the turkey leg on for like almost 2 hours before I added my collards after, I mean, my mustards after I cleaned them. That turkey leg was tough. Like I had to take it out the pot because my collards they had, I mean, my mustards had cooked so fast. This is one that don't take long to cook. And I didn't want them real mushy. They got softer than I wanted them to get, but they still taste good. And I had to take the turkey out, kind of cut it a little bit, cut through it, put it in some more of the juice in another pan and cut it on high and cut my mustard sauce. But anyway, so that's the turkey with the collards, and I put some red onions. So you see the big red onions in there. I just chopped up an onion, put that in there. Mm, 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 mm. Let me tell you something. Mm, Big Mama ain't got nothing on that. Okay, so I was about to eat my cornbread. This is the cornbread, and this is what it looks like. This is buttermilk cornbread that I made. I put the oh boy, mm, like food, mm, mm. Bruh, come get a plate. It's so sweet and delicious. Do not buy Jiffy. I usually like to squeeze it and eat it with my greens, but yeah. Mm. And I make my own buttermilk, so instead of buying buttermilk from the store, I also did some years ago, showed you how to make your own buttermilk when you need it for certain things because a lot of times you're not gonna. I made too much ice for my cup full, but I put the rest in here. Mm. You don't need buttermilk on a lot of occasions, so some people just don't use it because buttermilk is high. Remind me to share the link of how to make homemade buttermilk, or you can look on my cooking playlist. In my description, usually it's my plant care, cooking, how to DIY, grocery hauls. I think most of my main playlists are in my description box. So yeah, this cornbread, you see that cornbread? Let's get up close. Do you see that cornbread? Do you see that cornbread? Homemade with cornmeal, flour, baking powder, and all the good stuff. Mm, mm, mm. So tender, so sweet. And you get you a piece of meat, mm, and some collards. Mm, 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 mm. So when I do my beans, I think that I'm going to put that in several hours before I put the beans in. because that turkey leg was very it wasn't tender, it was tough. And I've never, usually I get the turkey wing. Mm. I know some people like turkey necks, turkey tails. I usually like to get the wing. If they don't have the wing, I'll get the drumstick. And then I'll go into the others, but usually it's the wing. Um, because it's more tender. But yeah. Mm. If you like Jiffy, but don't want all that GMO and crazy stuff, even though they tell me, oh, Jiffy is vegan. They say Oreos is vegan, all of that. But it's so much bioengineered stuff in it. It's so crazy. And that's why I said, girl, you got to get a hold and start getting back to not eating the processed stuff and only baking your stuff and getting the one items. Like I know I need baking powder, I need sugar, I need, you know what I mean? Get my items. And I actually have my granola in the oven. I'm trying because I love banana crunch cereal. I love that cereal. It got like the walnuts, the clusters. Is it almonds? Whatever's in there, I don't know. But I took banana essence and I took walnuts and some granola and cinnamon and I made a cereal. It's in the oven now. I got to make my own almond milk. If you've been rocking with me, you know I make my own almond milk. So I'm gonna be making some almond milk once that granola is done. I'll probably make the almond milk later on today. But this is gonna be my lunch. I'm gonna eat this again for dinner. Tomorrow we're going out to dinner, so that was the purpose of making this, so I don't have to worry. My problem is if I don't know what I want to make, I'll end up eating something I shouldn't be eating. So I'm going to start making things that's gonna last a couple days. You eat it or you don't. You know what I mean? So I ate this yesterday, and I'm eating this today. And we go out to dinner to the mystery movie. Dinner at 6. We gotta be there at 6:30 early, but it starts at 7. So yeah, we're gonna eat there, but I'm sure it's still gonna be some more of this left. Uh, mm, those bunches. If you ever make collard greens, mustard greens, any of them, mustard greens is one of the more tender ones. A lot of people like to mix mustard and collards together, but turnip greens are good as well. Um, they shrivel up so fast. Even like these are the ones that as soon as you put them in a pot with the hot water, you see them wilt down and shrivel up real fast. These cook so fast because they're so super tender. They're more tender than a collard green. So I have 4 bunches. I'm the only one because she had something to eat. She had her something to eat. She brought her something to eat yesterday, and today she has to work. So I would say out of 4 bunches, you might get about five, and I had a nice size, and it's not a deep bowl; it's a shallow bowl. Out of it, if I want to make a huge pot, I probably would have needed 8 to maybe 10 bundles to get a nice size pot of greens because I use my big pot, but it always is giving you basically gonna get like a third. You know what I mean? It's gonna shrivel down to a third. So that's why I said if you do that 3 times, you're probably gonna get like a nice good pot because greens do shrivel down like really, really small. And I wanted to come back and show y'all. Mm, mm. I opened that sauerkraut and it was a I still don't know what sauerkraut is, y'all. Is it is it cabbage? What is it? What is Amazon? What is sauerkraut? Oh, I ate some. Now, as I was putting it, I opened it up to pour it into a glass bowl so I could see everything on live. Y'all remember those black dots we seen in the jar? They were darker pieces of cabbage. That's all they were. It just looked so disgusting. I had to get it out. I said I can't just keep this in there. I need to see what it is. I was hoping it wasn't no bug or nothing, but it wasn't. It was a darker green piece of cabbage, 2 darker green pieces of cabbage, which looked so dark because they was around the white sauerkraut. Okay, so sauerkraut is cabbage too, just like kimchi. It's cabbage because I notice a lot of people love kimchi in the different Asian cultures, and then I notice a lot of American people like sauerkraut. Older American people like sauerkraut, and somebody was like, "Put on a hot dog." I have to find another way to eat sauerkraut because listen, sauerkraut, who, bruh? I don't want no sauerkraut. Don't put that on my plate. I don't want no sandwich. I don't want no Reuben with sauerkraut. I don't want any. I don't. And I was sitting there like, dang, I'm really exploring into eating things that I never ate or never liked to eat. So I ate a little bit of it, and it really wasn't bad. So I had to taste it and chew it. Now, the last time I think I tried it, I was a little kid. So I had to taste it and chew it. Ooh, my I had to taste it and chew it. And I said, you know what? It's not as bad. I feel like when I was a kid, it was so much more pungent and I just couldn't do it. And I think that I can do it. I think that I'm going to, I guess for the probiotics and stuff that's in it, it's supposed to be really good for your gut and helping you stay, normal. And also, it's a lot of benefits to that, right? So I'm sorry, y'all. I'm about to start this granola. It smells. I can smell the banana because I did. Oh Lord, my cover is on my banana. Hold on. I did a Gotta move it around a little bit. I did a banana cream essence. Essence is something I talked about before. You have imitation flavoring, you have extract, and then you have essence. Essence costs so much more. The bottles are so much smaller. Let me show you how, and you don't need that much. This is a bottle of banana cream essence. You see how tiny that is compared to if I got some extract. You see the extract and the essence. That you do not need much essence, like a drip, literally. I literally put a drip of the banana cream in my granolas along with my molasses and all that other stuff. And I got my milk jug sitting here because after a little bit later, I made me some coffee, but I'm not drinking that till later. So that's in my thing now, and I'm gonna be drinking that. Look at my cup. Remember this cup? I got this cup about 5 years ago. Naya bought this actually for me about 5 years ago. 2021. Yeah. So I gotta keep an eye on that. I'll be back to check on that again. But I'm making me some cereal. I already made RIZZY'S. She done already got into her cereal and ate some of her cereal. I need to make me some milk. I went and got me some more caramel cakes and dismiss caramel cakes and some regular cakes. I'm gonna try. I never tried them. I'm gonna make me some tuna with some cheddar, and I'm gonna try to eat that on a regular rice cake to see how I like it. Do you guys eat regular rice cakes, caramel rice cakes? Either one of them. I'm trying to do that versus eating crackers. You know what I mean? I'm trying to do that versus eating crackers. So that's something I did go buy. I went to Walmart. I took those toothbrush heads back because those all these ones I did a video, I didn't edit and put it up. They are bomb. They are bomb. My new microphones came in. So I have those. I just took the plastic off. My new microphones came in. I took the thermostat. Rizzy took the thermostat back yesterday, so that's back to the store. The brush heads that I paid $10 for, I got my $10 back. Well, it ended up being 11.70 something. Got that back. What else did we do? We ran to Audie's, and then we had another errand to run. She had an appointment, so we did that, and that's it, y'all. It is 7 degrees outside. It is 7 degrees outside. It's very cold outside. So I'm not trying to fool with nothing I don't need to fool with. I'm in the house. So yeah, I wanted to come show y'all my greens. My greens about to get cold, so I wanted to come show y'all my greens and make sure you look at the community tab for the cornbread. And I'm going to, if I can remember, put the buttermilk video recipe underneath the cornbread. I will talk to y'all in another video. And I hope you guys had a awesome weekend. If I don't talk to you again this weekend. But yeah, we're just trying to stay warm and stay in the house. Yeah, that's basically what she has to work with. I'm not going nowhere. All right.